Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Modded Factorio. Let's see here. So I've been playing around, and if you remember last episode I was working on like more advanced versions of refinement of our ores. So I've been working kind of in two places at once, and then I was working on the bobmonium and trying to make that better and better, and then I decided, you know what? I kind of need to focus on iron because it is really the only thing that holds me back. So much iron is required that I should be really focusing on this stuff. Our lovely, which one's this? Stereotype? Sapphirite? One of the two? Sapphirite. So I should be working on this one because this is the one that gives the most iron. So I've come down here and I've set up the basic system so far for the ore processing. I'm now at a point where I needed to get more titanium, mainly because as you go further up the tree of ores, so let's go. I'm trying to work on sapphirite. So this one here. So usage of the sapphirite crystals at the moment, I'm just crushing it. I'm running it through an ore sorter, and I'm getting slag, iron ore, copper ore, silicon, nickel, titanium, and N4 material chunks, all out of this machine. So instead of just getting iron and copper and slag, we're now getting silicon, nickel, and titanium, and so extra results just from a bit of process. So a bit of sulfuric acid and purified water or something along those lines. The next thing we can do is turn it into purified sapphirite, but that needed the ore refinery, which I've done the research for. But to make an ore refinery, we need electronic logic boards, reinforced concrete bricks, and titanium plates. So there's a lot of stuff going on here. Just titanium plates is standard sort of titanium tetrachloride, what? Yeah, so there's a lot of things to go down to get titanium plates. Reinforced concrete is steel and concrete. Not that bad. I can just pull steel from the belt, put it back into the area where the concrete's being made. Electronic logic boards. These things are fine. Integrated electronics. I think we're making this. Then the only other thing I need now is the superior circuit board. So that requires fiberglass, copper, gold, and ferric chloride. Gold, well, we can get gold. I'll show you how in a second. Fiberglass is plastic and glass, which we have both. Ferric chloride is iron and hydrogen chloride gas. I think I'm doing this somewhere. I think it's actually in the next building over here. Ferric chloride. So gold we can actually get in one of our recycling processes. I've set this up here. This is another one of these liquefiers producing the slag slurry, and it takes 25 crushed stone and turns that into slag slurry with a bit of sulfuric acid. So I figured let's just throw this in this area here and hopefully use the crushed stone from this process, which is generally what's holding us up. This is getting held up by the crushed stone, and yeah, it's not ideal, but it's not the slag holding us up anymore. That is getting processed, which is here. This is a Mark III liquefier as well, so it's a lot quicker than this one. But the stone, obviously, we still need stone. It still needs to be produced at some point, but we do have a few processes generating it, so I'm just trying to cut out one as we go through. I have the nickel and the silicon being sorted here onto the respective belts that come out of this unit. And hopefully that will work its way through. The way we can get gold is by using this stuff in this process down here. I currently have it making this, but we can probably just kill this off and go, I want that one. That will produce gold and tungsten. I got a chest here that doesn't matter what we put in here for the moment. We can just stock up in some of this. So that is working. We are getting, this is where I got my aluminium from. And I've just got a very temporary setup down here where I was crafting aluminium by hand. Well, as much as by hand you can do, so I could make some of the machines I needed for that. This is now a closed loop. I cut off the incoming belt supply, and this has a couple of hundred coal filters in it, so this is just cycling around. That's more than I needed. I probably could set up a second one of these filtration units and have this working even faster, so maybe that's something just to quickly look into. Filtration. Can make a filtration unit. Let's do a second one. And we'll just try and double this area up a bit. Might want to put a splitter. And then a loader. It's still going to be messy though. Okay, filtration unit, where are you hiding? Things really do just like disappear. As soon as I make them, they're gone. Tell me if you see it. That's ore processing unit. Looks like that. There it is. Stop looking. Found it. So that'll do that. And we're going to be doing coal filter. Again, you know, these things help us produce, you know, bonuses from our setup here. So I can just go. It's a bit of a mess here. Kind of wanna tee in somewhere here. I did have a problem before where I made a bit of a mistake and ended up accidentally connecting the wrong liquids together, and then I had to rebuild the system. That's not the one I want to bring that to. I want to bring it to this one. See, it's very easy to basically destroy a whole system you've got set up by accidentally connecting the wrong item. So this will be for the water. And this one here, we can just bring to there. This needs a little bit more power nearby. Yeah. So again, this will do its thing. I just need to connect up this other pipe. Connect it into this somehow. Maybe it's worth me rerouting it. Oh, I'll have a look at that in a minute. This episode, I wouldn't mind looking at getting some oil going. So, oil would be good. Oh, here's this ferric chloride that we need too. It's coming through our from this machine here. So lots of fun. Oil. Oil? What can we do in the way of oil? Oil refinery. Guessing there's some sort of oil extraction, like a derrick or a pump. Pump jacks. There you go. So we're going to need some pump jacks, because I'm pretty sure this area here, let's just run over there for the moment. Pretty sure we have oil in this area. Let's see. Oop, oop, bit of lag. Oil, crude oil. Yeah, it's pretty. I don't know why that's doing that. That's interesting to say the least. So, you know, I'm going to make those three. Wow, it's really lagging in this area. Interesting. It's definitely Factorio doing it. Just looking at my CPU usage. Something that's a bit funky down here. Okay. try not to move around too much. Maybe I can get the these down and then working on oil transport. So that's 3. I kind of needed 4, didn't I? I didn't bring the materials for 4 though. I am a little confused as to what's causing this slowdown. And as soon as I get away from that area, so it must be something in that area that's doing it. That's kind of odd. Maybe there's something to do with the trees or the pump, the oil area, or I don't know. Need some more stone pipe to grounds. Now I'm just going to bring this over to somewhere near here, and we'll set up an oil system in this area. Alright, that's a good place to start. So oil. Let's go up here and go crude oil. Usage. Few usages. One is in what it looks like a Bob's Angels, you know, refining. We get base mineral oil, fuel oil, and naphtha. And that's just straight crude oil. That looks like our oil processing in this version of the pack, you know, well, in these mods. All right. So we need an oil refinery. Can I make an oil refinery? Probably don't have the materials on me. Oil refinery. I need some steel. Is that it? Is that all I need? Yep, just some steel. Okay, what have I got in here? Nothing, that's fine. Grab some off the belt. I know that you guys kind of don't like me doing that. But what do I need for number 2? Just more steel. Okay. Crafting away. So, crude oil. Yep. So usage turns into base mineral oil, fuel oil, and naphtha. So what can we use naphtha for? We can turn it into wood. That's very good. I do like that idea, because we are a little short on wood. So for a start, that's one thing we can do. We can turn it into liquid plastic with some polyethylene. And that's kind of about it. Okay, so synthetic wood, very nice. The fuel oil can be turned into liquid fuel, solid fuel, some flamethrower stuff. Okay. Base mineral oil can be turned into coolant, lubricant, and that's about it. Not quite what I was expecting to be able to use oil for. I know there's a change, and maybe I just haven't done enough of the oil processing research. Very different to what I'm used to. Residual gas, what can we use you for? Lubricant, petroleum jelly. We can boost the system by only using as much. Yeah. Wow. So I think I just fell in a rabbit hole. Did you see that happen? I saw it happen. So down here, let's just start with this and tell it that we're going to do that one. Like that. And then we're going to need a few tanks. So I'm probably going to make... I ideally would like to make these big ones. So I just need a lot of stone brick. Yep. I'm going to make 3. Put 3 down here. Getting stone brick isn't that hard. Run up top here. Tank. Very nice. So again, you can see our iron has dropped right off. We're getting just little patches of it as it gets processed through. Again, not ideal. A lot of that is coming from this side. We're not getting as much as I was hoping from here, mainly because it's slow. So to speed this up, I probably need to like duplicate the flotation cell a lot, duplicate the leaching plant a lot, because I think this can keep up in terms of processing speed, but this is quite slow. You'll see there. So this is basically running constantly. This seems to be the one that's not quite keeping up. And then this actually needs 9 of these. So maybe I need to split this out and put a whole bunch of flotation cells in, a whole bunch of leaching plants, and at least a couple of sorters, I think. Yeah. Can't afford a flotation cell at the moment. Yeah, let's get some more aluminium. I can make a flotation cell Mark II. Maybe that's a way to go. Anyway, getting sidetracked. Got the aluminium plate. 3 tanks. There we go. That does look pretty cool though, if I do say so myself. Do I have any better power cables? Power wires? Grab a couple of them. I think I've got the big ones up here. Big. There we go. And speaking of power requirements, how far can I reach this one? That far. Oops, stuck on a rock. I'm going to get some more lag in a minute. Come on. There we go. Let's bump up the oil. That'll get things underway until we can do some more processing. Multi-phase oil. What the heck is multi-phase oil? Uh-oh. Here we go. Multi-phase oil. Is that really a thing? Multi. Needs to go through an oil and gas separator. Okay, so here we go. This is where we have some issues. So we get crude oil and then gas and sulfuric wastewater. Okay. Oil and gas separator. Glad I got all these concrete bricks and stuff on me. Brass pipes. Again, it's a rabbit hole, it really is. Come on, make those pipes. My goodness. So yeah, I've never seen the oil and gas separator before, so this will be interesting, to say the least. And I might as well go straight to the Mark II because I've got a Mark II oil refinery. Okay, oil and gas separator. Okay. Okay. Have some power. The oil. Whoops. Can do that. The sulfuric wastewater can come up and be put into this system. And it's about there, is it? Let's see how close I get this. Very nice. That can go on that system. And then we just need something for the gas. Gas? Can use the gas tank. The gas refinery? I don't know what that does. I'm guessing we need it. Okay. Build away. Then we can maybe split it in here somewhere. Oh, goodness me. So, sulfuric wastewater. So you can see there's definitely fun and games to be had here. Okay, that should fix that problem. And allow me to bring this up here. Okay. While I'm waiting for that thing to craft, which I think it just finished. Okay, refinery. Natural gas, raw gas. What do we get out of this? Whatever the yellow and the green is. Okay, we're making something. Wow. So you see how much mods can change a game in general. This has made a huge difference to what would normally be happening with the game here. To the point where I'm really not sure what's going on. Let's check up here. Usage turns into raw gas. Raw gas is acid gas and natural gas liquids. Acid gas, put in barrels. Carbon dioxide, hydrofluoric acid. Wow. And natural gas liquids get turned into methane, ethane, and butane. That's the basic setup in a gas refinery. Yep. So I need a gas refinery now. Oh my gosh. Another one. Need iron and steel. So you can see how much fun this can end up being. See how iron is dying off again. Okay, can I get another gas refiner, please? Right. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be doing some more work in between episodes for my spaghetti here. I'm very slowly getting rid of this coal area here. I've got probably one more to go. And then we can let this line go back again. Allow it to start using this coal to power the base instead. And we seem to be kind of keeping up with the stone here. I think it's still a little slow. And short of me putting another storage, like a chest or something in there, I don't really want to do that. Obviously I don't have this system working at the moment because of what I've done over in the other part. But we're still getting iron from here. And we're getting a little bit of iron from here. It's not, as I said, it's not as much as I wanted. So I'm going to go and duplicate this up, probably make at least a couple of these flotation cells. I don't really have a thing for these geodes yet, so that's going to be something I need to work on. But I'm going to wrap up here. Thank you all for watching. Please leave your comments in the normal section down below. And I hope you come back and join me next time. See you then.